Hello, my name is Eric Kreuter.
My name is Sue Caruso. Together, Eric and I are leading a mental health initiative at First Presbyterian Church of Yorktown.
Our church, like many of yours, is seeing a serious increase in the number of people dealing with mental health issues. Each member of our mental health team has a story about mental health, how mental health is impacting them or a loved one. In the last year, 5 people in our church have either died by suicide or attempted death that way.
Nationally, it was estimated that 1 in 5 Americans over the age of 18 would experience a mental health problem in any given year. This statistic can only increase as we see mental health needs increasing due to the pandemic, social unrest, and catastrophic events as a result of climate change. Even if we have never been affected before, all of us are dealing in some way, shape, or form with mental needs, be it anxiety, depression, or isolation.
Our national church has responded to these needs by creating the Presbyterian Mental Health Network. The findings of that network have discovered that there is a big interest and motivation in mental health ministry, but people need to be better equipped. The 2 top barriers to getting involved are a lack of knowledge about mental health issues and conditions and not knowing how to respond to an individual showing signs of a mental health condition. 70% of ministers said resources for responding to mental health issues arising in pastoral situations would be helpful.
With this information and some education from NAMI, the National Association of Mental Illness, and Pathways to Promise, our church has been charting a path forward into a mental health and wellness ministry. We have learned that close relationships, supporting communities, and personally meaningful spirituality are all powerful factors in promoting mental health, reducing risk factors, and facilitating healing and recovery.
We've defined 3 parts of the initiative we want to implement in our congregation. Develop capacity to be first responders for mental health and wellness needs. We will not deliver services related to mental illness, but we will help people to get them, and we will equip our people to respond when people appear with needs. To develop a ministry of companionship that will be embodied in 5 basic practices of hospitality: neighboring, sharing the journey, listening, and accompanying our neighbors. To develop a ministry of advocacy. Internally, we want to normalize mental health language, make our church a safe place to talk about mental health needs, share vulnerabilities, educate our membership on mental health and wellness, and be a safe place where people are loved. Externally, we want to know what is happening in the community, share mental health resource knowledge and awareness, and speak up in relation to relevant mental health issues in the community.
To help us get started, the Presbyterian Mental Health Network has awarded First Presbyterian Church of Yorktown a 2-year grant that begins with a survey. The goal of the survey is to inform us about the mental health issues that face our congregation and community, and to determine the knowledge and comfort level of our members to deal with these issues. The results of the survey will help clarify the training needs of our congregation.
We have partnered with Pathways to Promise to develop a survey based on their long experience of helping faith communities enter into mental health ministry. The survey will have questions related to 7 different areas of mental health. How present are these various mental health challenges in your life? Are you aware of the presence of these challenges in a congregation member or their family? What is your level of concern for these various issues in our society? Which of the following life challenges or stressors are present in your family? What degree of comfort do you have in dealing with various situations you may be presented with? What training for your congregation is needed in the key areas? Engaging interest in participating in specific training programs. This survey will give us a baseline for where we are starting in this work and how to work on our goals.
We would like to invite the congregations of Hudson River Presbytery to participate in this survey. Here are at least 3 benefits to consider. First, Participation will help assess the mental health challenges present in your congregation and our community at large. Second, this will help to determine if this ministry should be highlighted as a focus in your congregation. In addition, themes may become apparent to you for future sermons or potential congregation trainings. The survey is free to you thanks to the grant we received, and the results will be specific to your congregation. We would invite you to be in touch with us if you're interested in learning more about how to participate. Our plans are to launch the survey in mid-January so that you have time to be in touch with us and learn more about this opportunity. We will need to have a decision if you decide to participate prior to our launch, as we will all take the survey together.
The Bible stories that are guiding this work for us are Ruth's relationship with Naomi and the Samaritan's companion with the man beaten and left by the side of the road. Ruth didn't leave Naomi in her grief, but said, "Wherever you go, I go." The Samaritan didn't walk by the man lying in the road, but stopped, tended his wounds, and made a space for him to heal. We do not believe that we will fix people, but we want to embody God's presence in Ruth and the Samaritan as we companion with people on their journey of mental health and wellness. Mr. Rogers once said, "If you can mention it, you can manage it." That's our goal with this ministry, to mention our need for mental health and wellness and learn how to manage it together in the community. We hope you will be in touch with us about the survey so that we can share the resources we have gathered so far.